11 a.m. on 98.3 Mainland FM, the sound of Lagos. The Mainland Business Cafe, your sure guide to the world of business.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM.
From the trading floors of the Nigerian exchange to the financial analysis of the forex market, we keep you updated with concise stories making rounds while having objective conversations with notable financial analysts. Join ʟɪᴑᴜ every Monday at 11 to the world of business. This is the Mainland Business Cafe, your sure guide to the world of business.
Good morning. This is the Mainland Business Cafe on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. My name is ʟɪᴑᴜ, and of course, I am your host for this morning's edition. Our time check is just 16 minutes gone past the hour. It isn't too late to say Happy New Month either. So as usual, the ultimate goal of this program is to help every listener to make smart choices concerning investments. And of course, we will be providing you with relevant updates from the frontiers of the business landscape. Now, from the desk of the Mainland Business Cafe, which happens to be your sure guide to the world of business, we shall be looking at the following and disseminating information concerning the following. Of course, a scheduled interview session with Paul Ojomo, who is an MSc holder in advanced computer science, as well as a software engineer and the founder of ᴑᴜ Limited. And this segment shall herald the end of weekday trading summary on the Nigerian exchange for last Friday, 2nd May. And of course, the stock market analysis says that 75 billion naira, the official market. So as always, it promises to be very informative. Following us and liking us on Facebook, and then follow us on Instagram as well, and then you can also do a favor and listen to us via our website, which is at our website is these platforms. Once again, my name is ʟɪᴑᴜ, and this is the Mainland Business Cafe, airing on your favorite dial, Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We'll take a quick break and come up with the first segment of the program. So please stay tuned.
This is the Mainland Business Cafe, your sure guide to the world of business.
Follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, on Twitter at Mainland FM. We are the sound of Lagos.
The sound of Lagos. And this morning we are going to be introducing the first segment of the program, which is once again the roles currently domiciled in the United Kingdom, in the person of Paul Ojomo, who is an MSc holder in advanced computer science, as well as a software engineer and the founder of ᴑᴜ Limited. Good morning, Paul Ojomo.
Good morning. Yeah.
How are you doing, sir?
Yeah,
well, as usual, lending us your expertise and your knowledge, wealth of knowledge or library of knowledge concerning are on the rise. And of course, the EFCC, that is the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, are doing their very best to curb the rise of cybersecurity and cybersecurity plays in protecting registered online businesses. This program is currently being streamed on our Facebook and YouTube platforms at Mainland 98.3 FM. So if you're not privy to listening via the website or the Radio Garden platform or your radio facility, you can always watch this program live on our Facebook and YouTube platforms at Mainland 98.3 FM. Plays a crucial role in protecting registered online businesses' trust. Now, robust cybersecurity measures and build a strong reputation. And of course, anybody who is a favorite brand, you would want to, but where your funds are open up to, it's volatile and it's not secure. There's no guarantee of security. Or what is the essence of cybersecurity, or what does cybersecurity mean?
And because I assume most of the others are business people.
Okay.
So now I'm going to So cybersecurity, what is going to happen in the next few minutes? Probably somebody will just come to cybersecurity, your online businesses.
All right.
If you leave it open without protection, without doing anything, a lot of things and cause havoc to your business and at the long run making your business fall. Funny enough, sometimes when you probably on your website, you see a lot of files and all these bad guys trying to hack your website. So,
all right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that's a very, very interesting introduction concerning this proposed topic of this. Already understood what it means and what it entails. So this is a 2-in-1 question. Okay, so how does it protect attacker? And who is a cyber attacker? Because they can
cyber criminals, they come to your website, like I said, they come to steal, to scam others. Sometimes they might come because probably they want to avenge, probably something you've done for them in the past or something.
Okay.
Sometimes they might come as a spy.
Okay.
They come as a spy. Probably they are sent from another organization.
Wow.
But most of the time, their main purpose, most of the time called the dark web, where a lot of cyber criminal activity goes on. Yeah. Okay. So they go there, they sell all the information.
Credit card information.
So that, the credit card information from your users, so they steal credit card information and all that.
Okay.
So cyber security, as it is, it protects and secure your digital. And I'm gonna give an example of what happened sometimes some years back.
Okay, please.
In regards to for example, Yahoo. Many of us know Yahoo. Yahoo was one of a very important mailing service back then, many years ago. Apart from the fact that Gmail was growing the way a strong cyber criminals, they come to their business, come into their website, they penetrate into their system, and they were able to see a lot of customers or users' information. These include were stolen, 3 billion accounts were compromised. Wow. And in 2014, so they also came in, and about 500 million accounts were also 500 million.
500
was
million
also
compromised. Compromised. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And because of that, Yahoo Mail is not like before. Everybody knows Yahoo in the past.
Exactly.
So now other mailing services are from like Google Mail,
Gmail,
and Outlook, and all
Outlook,
that.
Exactly.
So we can see, so we can see how the cyber attacks really affected their business. So in our day, like enterprises, the medium enterprises, if we don't take cyber security as importance in our business, it can also make our business thinking of how to penetrate into your system and making your business fall. So cyber security is very, very important when it comes to the business world, especially the businesses.
Add that apart from the fact that they do this with the it's a means to an end for them. So the end is to gain some sort of, in fact, to make money. They might want to bring down, they might not just want to do it outrightly now, but they might just want to use covert means to bring down their competitor by engaging in this cyber attacking, right?
That is the kind of distributed service.
Please, could you please say that? Say that again, please. Could you please say that again?
DDoS.
D.
Can you hear me?
B-O-S.
DDoS. Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean, please?
Yeah, so this is a situation where distributed denial of service, DDoS.
Okay, distributed
denial of service.
Okay, please go on.
Yes. So this is a situation where the attacker, they stabilize the website. They will make the website not available for the legit users. So they flood the website with a lot of traffic. So when you talk about the competitors there, competitors too can use this medium to not gain access to their business. Yeah, phishing is different because phishing is a kind of attack where the attacker sends you probably an email. They put some link there, some malicious link there. So when you click it, it takes you down to the attacker's website. Sometimes they design the website as if it looks exactly like similar. So when you go to the link, you hardly know, this is the original website. So you fill in your information and the attackers get the information. Sometimes they send some links where you download some files.
Okay.
And once you download those files and they get into your system, they are viruses. They will attack your system. Probably.
Possibly another observation, something like food. You see food video is sent via SMS or delete or whatever. So I noticed that somebody fell victim of that. A friend of mine fell victim of that and clicked. That's one. Two, he was now getting alerts, debit alerts, that you have withdrawn so amount, this is your balance. And he was wondering where it was coming from. So he quickly ran to the bank and lodged the complaint. And then he was told that he had an Android phone or an iPhone. You can check the details. But when he clicked on details, there were no details. It wasn't when you brought up this issue of
the SMS, as I said, that SMS is also a form of frustration,
Okay.
So many times when the attackers send you the go to, probably there will be malicious code and all that. Sometimes it depends on what the attackers want. Okay. If probably they want your VPN or some information about it, maybe DVN, or maybe there's a way they will get some of your some of your information. For example, maybe where the bank is normally sending you a code or something. So instead of you calling them, calling it for them, they already configure or code. Will I call it a bank or your account with the bank? So once they have that information, they will be able to make any transfer of your funds or any other thing. And it's also the same thing to apps. They are computers.
Trusted applications.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, in this age, you already have cryptocurrencies and all.
Yes.
So, definitely your wallet has an address. Each wallet has an address. For example, BTC has an address.
Okay.
So you already installed a suspicious app on your phone. Whenever you copy that address, that wallet address, it already sees it, and it will change that wallet address to their own. So, but unknown to you, you just copy. You go to your maybe wallet, your crypto wallet. You just paste. You are not bothered about the address you copy. Automatically, it sends it to another wallet unknown to you.
Wow.
So this is how these things work. So the only way to protect from this
Thank you very much.
For example, when you want to install any app,
it's not from a trustworthy source. Okay.
So such app, don't try to your phone or your device. If you park in the wrong park, they'll give you a ticket. Or probably if you park in a place where there's a blue badge, those parking are for disabled people. If you park there, they are going to give you a ticket. So I traveled when it was from the government of UK. I was like, oh God, I've parked in the wrong place.
Wow.
I waited. I didn't follow the action immediately. I waited. Not until later, I tried to click on the link they sent. The site has already been brought down.
Wow.
So assuming the site was not brought down, probably they are always designed. It's very, very legit. You think they are very legit, but you need to be very careful. When somebody sends you a link that you are suspicious about, don't click the website. There are ways to also verify.
It is still the mainland. Okay, you wanted to say something, please?
No.
Okay. All right. It is still the Mainland Business Cafe on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. And this is the first segment of the program. And today's topic, or the person of Paul Ojomo, an MSc holder in advanced computer science, as well as topic, which is once again the role cybersecurity plays in protecting registered online business. So we crave your indulgence, so please follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You can join the conversation there, drop your comments, or you ask your questions there. This program is being streamed live on those two platforms, Facebook and now. But still in relation to this morning's topic now, let me ask you now, let's move over to social media. Now, we've talked about emailing system. We've talked about SMSs. Now let's move over to, let's pay more attention to social media, their goods and services, either tangible or intangible, or as a way of exhibiting their goods and services so as to attract potential investors and buyers, because I mean, it's all about visuals. So a customer sees something, it's like window shopping or online shopping. You see something on the net, on the internet, and delivered to your residence or your workplace. So I just want to ask now, let's talk about Facebook, YouTube, all the social media platforms anyway, but basically more attention to Facebook, YouTube, and then maybe Instagram, and then WhatsApp, because we get a lot of people saying that my WhatsApp has been hacked, or I got a message that I should change that maybe this user is not available or something. You just get a very, very funny and very peculiar error message. So do you want to respond to that? Is there any reason why these things happen, and how do they operate? Is this similar with the DDoS, or is it similar with phishing or malware or spam? Please educate us.
Yeah, or probably your friend or somebody you trust. Sometimes they even go as far as creating an account on Facebook.
Okay.
They will look for one of your friend on Facebook. Then they clone that account.
Okay.
They clone that account and they send you a message. So once it is a good link or something. Once you click, it takes you to another place. Most of those links, definitely, there's always a caption or some comments on it. Probably they might tell you change the color of your Facebook from blue to pink.
Okay.
Change the color of your Facebook from something that might not be possible.
Okay.
But you, because of your queue, another website that looks exactly like Facebook, they ask you to put your password, your username, and all that. Once you input it, then it will redirect you back to Facebook.
Okay.
And another method they use, it's still the same method though.
Right.
They use very similar. They just send you a phishing email telling you probably
they modify your password. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So once you put it, automatically they get your password and they will be able to log into your account.
Okay.
So the best thing to do, is to always use authentication through password authentication.
Exactly.
And increase the security of your account so that even when they get your password and when they get your username, when they try to log you already know. But if your account is plain, then they will have a direct access to your Facebook account.
Okay.
And once they have access to your Facebook account, they will delete your email, your phone. If you have a phone number, they will remove it and change their email instead of yours. So automatically you're logged out of the account.
Okay. Because we see a lot of people who are victims of this particular issue or incident of the social media radar, and you're beginning to wonder, and then you get a specific where you will get a link about pardon me for saying this, but you get a link about a porn website, something, and then if you heard of some of us who are not in that field or in that line of unscrupulous activities, so you find out that they will send you that link, and if you click on it, that's another way to gain access, authorization to your account. So it still boils down to what you said about the two-step authentication or verification system. And I'm thankfully a beautiful punitive measure that social media has even pushes activities. And then, so could you please tell us, when you click on reports, so what does the back end of the application or the how do I put it now, the creator of that particular application, what do they do when you click report on?
It depends on how you develop your website.
Okay.
Most of the time, when you report, you are creating an awareness that they might send you an email on steps you need to follow to probably secure your account more. They will give you a step-by-step way, to go to the settings and all that to increase the level of security of your account.
Okay.
And sometimes they will ask you to log out from all the device that is registered that you've logged in from. So they will log everything out. So every other person that has access to that account, then others won't have access to your account.
Wow. Many thanks, Mr. Paul Ojomo. We are really, really grateful that you have schooled us and you've really lent us your wealth of knowledge as regards the proposed topic or the discourse this morning, which is the role cybersecurity plays in protecting in a high level of sensitization to protect registered online businesses. And before we let you go, I just want to ask you one last question. Okay, so please tell us as you your parting words now, your parting words. So what are has been your observation so far, and how have you helped in contributing to making the internet or the social media space a safe place, please?
I developed a website, I developed mobile applications and all that. So sometimes when, like I said the other time, if I buy a domain, a hosting, which most of online businesses do, before you have a website, definitely you buy a domain name, if it comes to your website to create a lot of havoc. So what you do is immediately you buy these things, make sure your website has this third-party security like the reCAPTCHA. You can use it from my company, the young visionaries, the young ones out there that are talented. It's like an education company, tech education company. We bring them in. We train them on software development, depending on what they want. Some of them they want the back end, some of them they want the front end, and all that. Measures they need to take when developing websites or software. They need to include all these security measures in their application. So I've been a mentor for the past 2 years. I've been when it comes to developing our software.
Well, many thanks to you, Paul. We are really grateful, and we hope to have more conversations making the social media space a safer place to transact businesses and for personal use as well. Thank you so much, and we look forward to having more pleasant conversations with you in the foreseeable future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of the program, the Mainland Business Cafe on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Of course, Paul Ojomo, once again, by way of reiterating, he is an MSc holder in Advanced Computer Science, software engineer, and the founder of Nᴜʟᴜ Limited. And of course, the topic of discussion this morning was the role cybersecurity plays in protecting registered online business, imperative for online businesses that seek to thrive in the digital age. Okay, so we'll take a quick break and come up with the second and final segment of the program. So please stay tuned. Once again, stay tuned.